Hello everyone, my name is Exalted One and welcome back to the fucking Nexus. In today's video, something a little bit ridiculous and a little bit goofy. We are, with our friend Great Karma, drafting AI against each other to see if we can maybe beat each other out with the AI in those kind of tools and the ridiculousness that is the AI in this game, because it is so inconsistent. I know that Zool is pretty solid AI, and I think that that's going to help out, especially we're going to face it on Cursed Hollow, and we're going just 1-for-1 with no bans, so it's a little bit goofy and not in the same kind of capacity, but it should work out all right, and it should be pretty solid here. Now, let's see, Karma, what is he going to go with as first? We do pick first as Zool. He's going to have the good option to counter us later. We are going to go for, hopefully, a very good wave clear. Let's go with, we need a solid tank on the front line. Let's go ETC. Joe. Johanna. Johanna's a second pick. Is not going to be too bad. Is going to, again, have that good wave clear on our side and the good blinds. Some pretty good lockdown for Lucio if hitting the correct ultimates. And, at least for the most part, I would hope, would be difficult to kill as she is in the standard game. ETC coming out on the opposite side of us. Let's go ahead and, let's see, we need some good wave clear. And let's go KT. Trying to keep up a lot of the crowd control on the friendly team. So hopefully we can get that going pretty well on our side as well. Then maybe what I'm thinking is going a dual tank comp. Something like a Zarya, but I don't know how good Zarya's AI is, being a bit of the issue. Going with Jaina on the enemy team. Good clear there as well. Now, it's a little bit goofy and doesn't really fit the comp, but you know what? Let's go Lily. I think Lily is going to have the good heals, and because it's just a Q and doesn't run out of mana too frequently, with those kind of builds, going to make it pretty simple, and her ultimate, which mostly is picked up, is going to be the Jug of 1,000 Cups, and that'll sustain our team fairly well, I would believe. Now, an auto attacker would be pretty useful if we want to just run with a straight comp. Let's, like a Rainer, I think could be pretty solid. Wouldn't have to Samuro. I don't know how the AI for Samuro is. Let's see, who else do we want to have? Ragnaros, maybe. Ragnaros. I'm curious to see if he goes Lava Wave. If the enemy team will stand in the Lava Wave. For funny lava waves. Alright, and let's go ahead and plop right in and watch and commentate on the AI in the ridiculous and horrible battle of the drafts. Now let's lock this chair and get down to business. On the friendly side today, we do have Kel'Thas, Lily, Ragnaros, Johanna, and Zool. The enemy team, Lucio, ETC, Jaina, Samuro, and Artanis. Both pretty solid comps with no bans, making it a little bit difficult. But on the friendly side, I think that we have a little bit more lockdown, and hopefully some more intelligent AI would be very, very welcome. All on the pleb horse, which is, of course, wonderful. I'm waiting for the 5-man push. Might happen. Alright, and Cursed Hollow. Let's hope that the teams will move towards the objective. I'm hoping that that's going to be useful. Zul is going to be a good solo laner, and the AI chose not to do that. Who knows? I was wondering if Ragnaros' AI will ever actually use his trait and take over a tower. Let's go ahead and back up the camera here, make this a little easier. 3 members of both teams going to the vision and backing around the safe way. Now up top, Lucio and ETC likely going to have a little bit better sustain than Zul and Kael'thas, though if Zul does lock down Lucio, might be a bit of an issue there for the red team. On the middle, Jaina and Artanis probably going to beat out, like Ragnaros should be able to hold his ground or to be able to wave clear, but not using his abilities to their full effect, though beating up on this Jaina. Holy crap. On the bottom lane, it is Johanna versus Samuro, though Samuro being away in his own thing there. Looks like on the top lane, the value of Zul coming out pretty drastic. Getting some value there. Kael'thas going not for the stacking talent. Mana Addict. Going to be a pretty solid pickup there. Zul with Backlash. Regeneration Master for Johanna going to be a solid option. And the Meteor build for Ragnaros. XP lead already this early in the game. This is going to be pretty substantial. We're pushing them forward into their towers in just about every lane. God knows how Johanna is doing that. A bit low on mana, though. Samuro just kind of setting and forgetting his copies there. Not doing too much against Johanna. Kael'thas low on mana. The Mana Addict may help out a little bit later on. Getting that good clear out from both of these two is going to push back Lucio, who has basically no damage, and ETC, who is not known for being a good laner. Looks like Jaina did have to back all the way, and Lili and Ragnaros in a pretty solid position here to move forward, though they are backing to be safe as well. Samuro, again, missing out on a lot of the laning opportunities here for his team. Almost a full half a level advantage this early at level 4 being picked up for the friendly team. Up top, again, already taking down half of a wall. And looks like Lucio did back as well. This should mean a full wall for the friendly team at the 2-minute mark, which is astounding. Now, I'm not opposed to Zul and Kael'thas staying up top. Yeah, they do not run away from Flame Strike, which is very, very true with that AI. Blind from Lili coming in clutch here on the Samuro. His copy going to fall. Johanna standing there just wailing into him against Artanis. And the friendly team picks up the tribute as well. Woo! Karma in a bit of a bad situation here, as it seems our AI is working so much better in this contest today. Right about a little bit over half of a level up in experience. Zul rotating down, doing a great job here of pressuring up that top lane and then moving towards the middle where he can get value yet again. Avoiding tower shots like a champion. And hopefully laying it down here on the Jaina. Oh, getting right in her face. No fear with Zul, though Lili is going to walk away. Lili walking away from Zul. No heals for you, buddy. Looks like our side is taking a camp here, though the enemy team is doing so with Lucio and ETC as well. For some reason, Samuro not doing that himself. And we are going to hopefully cap this here very shortly with the Bruisers. It is going to be a bit of an advantage versus the Siege Giants, which is taking them quite some time as well. And we're still maintaining that half-level lead. Kael'thas looking towards the top lane. The tribute does spawn in the bottom left side of the map. We did pick up a camp as well as the enemy team. They are going to be pushing on bottom, while the friendly's looking to push down the middle lane. Nobody responding from the enemy team here to the objective, so that is going to be 2-0 in the tribute points. Top lane very weak. Middle lane is going to have a bit of an issue with this Bruiser camp here on the middle lane. Bottom lane getting pressured and nobody from the friendly side responding. Johanna and Ragnaros rotating through and actually working pretty well together as they are taking these camps. Not a terrible idea, though. The bottom lane is going to be taking monstrous damage. Though again, the friendly team is pushing in pretty well on the middle lane with this bruiser camp in tow. Another camp taken by the friendly team, and looks like HotS is going to be pushing here towards, goodness gracious, the damage on the Jaina. Hopefully he can drop like a flame strike or something there on the middle. Oh, HotS does get deleted as Ragnaros and Johanna come in here to follow up on this Artanis. Hopefully Ragnaros can just sippy cup and re-engage. He does. He's going to. Samuro going to take the bottom fort, though the mid fort did already fall for the enemy team, and there is the top, maintaining a pretty substantial structure advantage at this point. The camp still going on the top lane, and what looks like a free objective for the friendly team, free curse, as we still have a camp with a very small remains of it on the middle lane. This should be a pretty substantial, and my team never goes to tribute. Alright, and the friendly team, again, having a very strong push in the top lane. HotS going to follow up there as well, while the rest of the remaining friendly team is going to be pushing on the middle lane. Hopefully we can get a pretty solid ultimate here. Oh, all of them standing in that blizzard. That is massive damage. They need to be careful of that. Lily does fall, all standing in the blizzard. We did not see a Pyroblast from HotS, Water Dragon, and Sulfurous Smash. I thought it was going to be Wave from the AI there, but not going to be the case. Blessed Shield from Johanna as they all back, and Skeletal Magus, nothing too fancy there from that Zool. HotS, being the Siege Master that he is not, on the top lane does need to back up immediately, though I don't think that he's going to recognize that. Let's see, where did his talents end up here? Netherwind and Sun King's Fury. Bit of a weird option, wasting completely his ultimate there on a copy. Yikes. Not going to be looking too good. Reverse amp on the enemy Lucio. Mosh Pit. Scary. Ring of Frost. That combo, terrible. Illusion Master going to be wasted here. And Suppression Pulse. Illusion Master, lol. That's going to be pretty interesting. Weird to throw that for no reason. The friendly team on the boss! On the boss! We got about halfway down. I think that Johanna is going to be able to tank through this without too much difficulty. Ragnaros and Zool getting the damage out here. I think that this might be a boss secured for the friendly team if they can just keep it up and Johanna can tank all this damage. Ragnaros eating a lot of it though now. I think his Sulfurous Smash is going to, or his Sulfurous Hungers or Empowered Sulfurous. The Q on Ragnaros, I think, is going to help out with that. That is going to be a boss for the friendly side. Not too common that you see that, but the Johanna Rag combo. Joe Rag doing work. Oh, HotS finally falls. Not sure where, though it wasn't going to be too good of an idea there. This should secure this bottom fort, one would hope, but it is already tanking a lot of damage early. Lily backing as well. Nope. Rag has not used his trait, which is not too surprising, honestly. Though the mid keep is nearly dead. The top keep is dead. Pretty interesting there. And, again, Johanna and Ragnaros pushing with the boss. This is going to work out well for the friendly team. And, finally, the comp that I had in my head is working together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boss. Samuro burning down this boss is going to be a bit of an issue here for our friendly team. Though we do already capture the bottom fort. Tribute up top, a solid advantage for the enemy team. Zool, not sure what the fuck he was doing, but looks like the enemy team, lol, free OBJ. Nobody wanting to respond to any of the bosses, which is a little bit goofy. Nobody moving towards the objective for the enemy team. This is a bit of an oddity, I would assume. Oh, very powerful Sulfurous Smash there, but it looks like, oh, the Mosh is going to bring Zool down. Though I think that Johanna and Ragnaros are going to be able to get out of there. The Sulfurous Smash doing work, but not enough, and not to the area that we need it. For some reason taking this camp over defending middle. 2. Johanna going back in with Ragnaros on. Oh man, this is not going to look pretty for the friendlies here. That move speed from Ragnaros is going to help out, but Johanna not peeling is going to mean death. Oh, he tried. He tried to take the tower at nearly 0 health. The friendly team looks like is going to secure another tribute point because the enemy team is not responding yet again. Again, a huge structure advantage for the friendlies, though the enemy team is caught up in experience. Oh man, watching the AI is brutal. Just seeing the absolute decision mistakes and how the AI functions is a little bit ridiculous. Kael'thas a bit low on mana, going to be an issue there, but looks like they are going to aggressively push down the middle lane towards this keep. One would hope they can take that very quickly. Zul going to probably ensure that, I would assume. Let's see, all 5 members of the enemy team down on the bottom lane for seemingly no reason. And now backing is a full health and mana Lucio, who is not giving his team the movement here, the movement speed that they may need. Looks like the real Samuro is going to drop a very big Ring of Frost here. Oh, Rag! Taking out the enemy team here. Finally, the Sulfura Smash out on Jaina. Holy cow! He is not joking around. Here comes the Pyroblast on Artanis. Going to secure that for a full team wipe and likely going to be the game. The Rag Wombo. Looks like they are going to back off of the core here with a 16 advantage, but they only have 4 seconds remaining. If they can get these catapults to the core, that should mean game. A bit of a goofy situation today. Oh my god, the Samuro eating damage like crazy. Ignoring the tribute and going for the core. Oh, that was a huge blizzard. And I don't think that the friendlies, even with 4 catapults, are going to be able to take this down. With 5% remaining on the enemy team's core, Lili is taking the siege camp. For some reason, we'll see if Samuro clears this. Because this, oh no, his illusions are toast. The cat on top. The Samuro looks like, and the full enemy team is rolling towards the objective. They are going to secure that. The catapult, the lone catapult, MVP right here. I'm calling it already. We only have 3 minions to get through before we get to the core. No more minions remaining. Oh, they did back just in time and stop that. Oh my goodness, though. Here comes the Zul. Death March. Go, Zul, go! Go, Zul, go! Don't die, man! Throw out your mages! There you are. You're gonna die, though. Oh, no! The 5% on the core with the wipe. New boss! 3 members of the friendly team down here on the boss. They say throw, but the friendly team is down here doing some work. This boss is going to shred through the enemy team and likely to that keep. Likely going to take down this final keep and the top siege camp, likely to take down the core before that even gets there anyway. Mercs! Winions! That is definitely going to be game before anyone can really get back and respond to that, I would assume. Though here is ETC and Samuro right as I say that. And that is going to be a dead camp. Damn. The saves. 5% left on the enemy team's core. So here comes the boss. Pushing down the bottom lane. Going to have to take down this keep first and the enemy team. Not likely to happen. Though here comes the friendlies. Here's all the useful parts of the team. There's going to be a shot out on Lucio. There's, oh, he does drop. Huge damage out on Jaina. She's going to have to retreat. The wombo from this Ragnaros is insane. Are we waiting for the big mosh? We're waiting for the big mosh. The Kael'thas likely to drop here. The Marshal. Saving the game, but that is GG for the friendlies. Kael'thas, a good pickup there. Jaina, though, doing monstrous work. Got to remember that one if we do this ever again. And Ragnaros coming through with the wombos and the combos. Kael'thas 3, 3, and 4. Not too great there. 2, 4, and 2 for Ragnaros. And Johanna soaking up a bit of damage, though nothing too crazy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as goofy as that was a random AI game where both individuals that were involved, Grey Karma and myself, did draft a team of bots, basically, to battle against each other. But we will see you all next time, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to the channel, consider yourselves accosted to press all those buttons below, and we will see you all next time in the Nexus.